Hello! In today's video, it is time to check out the rest of the anniversary related events. So in the last video, we covered the Dawngrad Banquet, and in this video, we have a bunch of other events to cover, and we will also be taking a look at the Heights of Power event tomorrow, or maybe today after reset, because I'm expecting some massive changes here based on some leaks. But first, let's go into what may be the most controversial event, which is the Arms Exchange event. And the reason why this is controversial is because the devs at some point decided to hide it because people were exchanging for troop types they didn't have unlocked yet, for example T5 Celestials. But I think that they realized that this would be too much work to fix and it wouldn't be fixed in time. So what ended up happening is that they refreshed the transformation limit. So for the active people that were online yesterday, they weren't able to just transfer 300,000 units of each type. They're able to transfer 600,000 units of each type. And man, that would have been nice for me. But unfortunately, we weren't ready because I wanted to wait to record. So we did the 5,000 tier 5 swordsman, and I decided that I'm just going to toss my ballistas in here. I'm not expecting to win behemoths this season, so you know, I don't really need my archers. That, and there's also no long range warfare, and by the time that I will need archers for behemoths again, I will be at 400,000 archers, or 300,000 archers. So this is going to hurt, but let's go ahead and get rid of 295,000 archers, and they're gone. The pop-up there was inaccurate, but if we go ahead and take a look, we will now see that we have 300,000 tier 5 celestials. That could have been 600,000, but you know, it is what it is. I kind of hope that maybe the first iteration will get rolled back, but I guess we'll see. So now the question is, what tier 4 troop do I want to get rid of? I think the answer is pretty obvious here. I want to get rid of my knights, and I want to trade them in for tier 4 celestials. So let's go ahead and do that. And now we have 150,000 short of 200,000 tier 4, or 2 million tier 4 celestials. That's pretty damn good. We'll do the same thing with our T3 troops, transfer all of these guys into celestials. Boom, boom, boom. And there we go. Unfortunately, we didn't have very many tier 3 units available, but hey, we get a little bit of value. And we also can exchange, you know, a little bit of our tier 4 troops here for workhorses, I guess. And maybe I could have used these for something else, like cooking up some reserves, but I'm not planning any reserves anytime soon, so might as well just get rid of these guys and not have to spend speed ups on them. I'm okay with that. I am pretty low on workhorses anyways. I think I only have like 552,000, so could always use a bit more. So while that event is a lot of fun, I wanted to get it out of the way first, but now we can go into some of the other events. And one that is really interesting is the mating season event. Now, unfortunately, since I initially recorded this footage, I was supposed to post it, but it just got patched. If we go ahead and take a look at our system mail here, you can see as of 43 minutes ago, the thing that I was about to showcase here no longer works, so I guess I need to figure out a new title and thumbnail for this video. That's okay, and 8 minutes of footage is no longer useful. But the way that this mating season event does work is that you select 2 pets that you want to breed, and the skill slots that the pet currently has, as well as the rarity type, affects the outcome. So if you see, like, I'm going to put in 2 blue pets here with 3 skill slots. This gives me a 5% chance of 7 slots, 20% chance of a legendary. But if I put in an epic and a blue pet, both with 5 slots, it gives me a 40% chance of legendary and a 5% chance of 8 slots. So what we're going to do for fun is we are going to go in and see if we can get a 6, or maybe, yeah, I think a 6 is the highest amount of slots you can get on an epic pet. So let's go ahead and try and do that. We're going to regen this pet here. That way we can... Okay, well actually this is what we wanted, so I guess we'll stop regenerating that pet. But basically what we want to do is, yeah, just try, now we're getting really lucky, to get a good epic pet rolling here. That way we can try to get something to happen. Guess we'll just roll this pet. So yeah, we're just gonna keep re-rolling this pet until we get an epic rarity type, and hopefully we can do that. Okay, no, 4 slot epic. Never mind, I guess, in this experiment. But what I was wondering is that maybe you can get a 6 slot epic and then boost up the odds higher than 5% of getting a legendary pet. Because basically getting a 8 slot legendary is all of this event's really useful for now. I would have liked to have had this event be used to harvest 1 or 0 skill slot pets. I mean, this event is so rare. It's the first time you've ever gotten it in 2 years. It would be a really cool thing for players to have access to, in my opinion, but the developers didn't think it would be worth it. It's also a lot of gems, by the way. You're asking us to spend 2,400 gems per day on a 40% chance, or I guess like even RNG will get 1 per day for 2,400 gems. I mean, that kind of seems like a fair trade-off to me. Maybe it's a bit advantageous for the player for sure, but oh well. Anyways, this is the pet that I was able to get earlier. I bred 2 epic pets, which gave me 100% chance of getting a legendary. The legendary also gave me a 1 skill slot pet, so now I have a Seraphic Fade Drake that only has a soul source on it. So I will eventually upgrade this to a 2-star soul source and then release it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this event. It's really unfortunate that things changed. For example, the change with the arms exchange as well, the refreshing of the amount that you're able to trade in. I just feel like they really should have at least 1 person on the developer team that playtests things, or at least plays the game, so they know what questions to ask. But yeah, let's just move on and get into the next event. Real quick before we move on, if you do have any more questions about the mating season event or my thoughts on it, feel free to let me know down below. But let's quickly cover the PvE events. So we have the pet party event, which absolutely everybody loves. This is going to allow me to capture 8 pets per day, which is awesome. And hopefully I can grind up some talents doing that. 8 level 50 pets every day for I believe 3 days. Oh, it's for 8 days. That is 64 level 50 pets. That is crazy. I love that this event is 8 days long instead of only being 3 days long like it normally is. That's really cool. And then we also have the Chance Encounters event, which is 5 days long, so you don't have quite as much time to do this. And the way, I don't know why I have a missed encounters thing here. Anyways, the way that this works is every time you defeat a Darkling, there's a chance for it to spawn one of these 4 things: a chest, a timed fight, village siege, or aberration. It's really easy as long as you have your marches all out and ready to fight. If you're a really weak tier 3 player, this might be difficult. Especially, I think the behemoth one is difficult, like the giant bear that spawns sometimes. But if you're a tier 4 player, you won't have any problem with that. And this is really important to do because you get both the rainbow donuts and the flip token. The reason why you want the rainbow donuts is to come in here to the Joyful Feast event. You can see that I already bought this Azure Garden skin. And the reason why I did that is because you can exchange skins that you already have for 1,000 gems, which is nice. And what's really awesome here, and I love that the developers added, is they added a change faction. So maybe there'll be a faction coming soon, or maybe you just don't like the faction that you're currently using. This thing right here, for 10 donuts, is going to save you 10,000 gems, which is crazy. So really glad that this is in here. Make sure you buy this. If you don't buy this, you're making a pretty big mistake. I would even recommend, like, grinding up a little bit of currency and buying this on all of your farm accounts, just so that you have an extra one in the bag just in case you need it. Now, aside from the magical memories, let's move on to the last event here, which is the Lucky Flip event. If you are a spender in this game, the Lucky Flip event is by far the best way to get hero heads, and you also get rainbow donuts from this, which again you're going to need in order to progress along these stages. If you are a spender and you're looking at some insight into how this event works, I would highly suggest watching Guns' video, which I will have linked down in the description, because he went a little bit crazy on this event and the just this anniversary event in general. But I will go ahead and I'll clear one floor here. Look at that, I got super lucky. I got it in 3 tokens, and I probably will go all the way to the first floor to get 8 tokens of a hero on the deluxe level, just by nature of slowly getting slowly getting lucky flip tokens from completing various tasks. One thing that's important to note is that sadly in this event, somebody in the free-to-play chat checked it, and you're still not able to select tokens of heroes that you have not yet recruited. It would be really, really awesome if you could, but unfortunately it just is not the case. So we'll have to wait until maybe the developers change this next year, but they probably won't. So just keep that in mind if you are going for this event and you're spending gems, especially as a free-to-play player. You will not be able to unlock heroes in this event. You will only be able to get tokens for heroes that you already have. So for me, I think I'll probably just get some Thundolin tokens, since none of the other heroes I'm really working on right now. Yeah, I do wish that I was able to show you some more of the pages in this Joyful Feast event here, but again, if you would like to see that, feel free to go check out Guns' video. I just literally can't progress through this in order to even see what's on the future tiers. I think by the end of this event, I'll be able to unlock this floor, but I don't think I'll be able to even unlock the 3rd floor. Just kind of how it is free to play. So we're gate kept from the higher tier rewards, which, I mean, I guess it's okay. And now for the last event today, before we showcase the Heights of Power event tomorrow, we can go ahead and check out Magical Memories. So this is just a cool thing. It gives you a file of memory. They did this last year as well. As you can see here, I have my file of memory from 2023. And let's just go ahead and check this out. It'd be a nice little way to kind of get in towards the end of the video. So this is going to be a recap of some stats from the past year, and it should be a bunch of fun. Alright, memory montage of 2024. Let's go ahead and see. On 4/15, 2023 UTC, join League of Order. I've spent 22,096 hours online, an average of 378 minutes per day. On, June 16th, I spent 22.62 hours online. I feel like I've done a full 24 hours before. I'm not sure if this is accurate, but hey, at least on that day I spent 22.62 hours. So that's pretty cool. And let's go ahead and move on to the next page. Okay, so I haven't gathered very much. This is going to look bad. Okay, well, this year I gathered 1.6 billion mana. I guess that's something. Okay. My fortune reached about 500,000 gems, so definitely free to play. Mirage Orb was my most used artifact. That's interesting. I thought it would have been the Breath of Dragantist. 55,000 damage with Mirage Orb. That's pretty cool, but still not very high, especially considering or compared to some Archer artifacts, but hey, I'll take it. I deployed Bertrand 14,788 times. That seems pretty realistic. Now, my mana gathered this year is pretty bad. I'm going to go ahead and just throw up my gathering stats from last year right here. I guess maybe they actually won't even be better. I'm not sure. Hopefully they will be, though. I guess you'll end up seeing here. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next page. Banished Darkling Forces 14,000 times. That seems low. Sand Lizard was my most captured war pet. Yeah, that makes sense because I fully built a 3-star Sand Lizard this season or this last year. So yeah, I believe that. All right. Now let's see the next page. Yep, Mage Gang for life. Fought in 99,591 battles and claimed 151,706,119 kills. On April 27th, 2024, I emerged victorious from a fierce battle and gained 2.9 million merits. That was a real fierce battle. It definitely wasn't the last day of the season merit farming. No way. It was a fierce battle. I fought my heart out there, and I deserve all the credit for this 100% legitimate battle. No, it was merit farming. I've definitely gained over 1 million merits in a day. I made a video on it actually the last time that I did. And yeah, but no, this 2.9 million merits in a day, that was merit farming. I think this actually might have been strongest lore, not the end of the season. I think this was when I got Magrat. I believe it was like Sinedra and Bald Guy maybe that helps me. I'm not sure, but yeah, this was definitely merit farming. Hopefully next year I won't have crazy merit farming, but it is important to point out that especially as free to play, it is high value to find someone to merit farm with you to unlock a hero in the strongest lord power or the strongest lord kill event, assuming there isn't PvP going on at the time, which there wasn't. Okay, so let's move on. Enough yapping there. Started off by joining the Syndicate of Phoenix and spent the most of my time fighting with the Ronin Guard Alliance. Yeah, that seems realistic. Well, I mean, that is where I started, and that is where I am now. I spent most of my time this year with the Ronin Guard Alliance, yes. About 10 months so far, I think. Not 100% sure. I wasn't in Syndicate of Phoenix this year, though. That's where I created my account. Syndicate of Phoenix, I don't think it was named that when we went into Season 2. Message Ladaddle frequently. I don't think that I have. On Discord, yeah, but I guess maybe in-game. I feel like there's definitely some people I've messaged more, though. And fought shoulder to shoulder with Biktra. Sure, why not? I guess because most of the time I've been in Ronin Guard this last year, this makes sense because Biktra, especially in our Iron Dome season, I think he did a lot of the fighting here. I'm surprised that the answer here isn't like Doom or someone else, though. I'm very surprised that it's Biktra. But hey, I'll take it. And we get to pick a keyword here. I kind of like going with Jeweler. I don't have very many options here. Oh, that sucks. I don't have very many options. Got Master, Jeweler. I think we'll go with Jeweler. Confirm. And yes, the chosen keyword will be displayed above my city. That's pretty cool. Oh, my sociability isn't maxed out. That's unfortunate, but everything else is. I think that this thing here, what is it, like a chart of some kind? I don't know what it's actually called, but I don't think that this is very accurate. Like, I don't know what the metric is for sociability. Is it just like chat messages sent? I'll take it. Oh, we get to claim 200 gems as well. Very cool. Data collected up until March 11th. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and exit. And there we go. We got the Jeweler title above our city. That was a bunch of fun to look at. And it's a really cool thing that they do. I'm glad that they did it. Oh, I don't have the item yet. I guess we get the item after the event. We can actually go ahead in my last year here and just take a look at the resources gathered real quick. Yeah, you can see I gathered a lot more resources last year, but a lot less mana, like 1.1 billion less mana. And that's because I was just a measly little tier 4. Magic Bomb was my most used artifact. Oh, this is kind of cool to look at, actually. Let's go through here and just kind of compare. Magic units, still Mage Gang. Only 28 million kills. Highest gained Maris was 355k. That was probably real. Okay. I mean, for like a really weak tier 4 at the time, I guess that's fine. Yeah, IL, Teo, Apu. Yeah, sure, why not? And I guess that's it. Can we go all the way to the beginning? What was my... Okay, so my playtime was a lot less this year than it was last year. Wow. It was like 2,300. Oh, wait, no, it is more this year, sorry, because this is the playtime for the year, not total playtime. Okay, that makes sense. And another day where I spent just under 23 hours online. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and quit out of that memory montage. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I might... Now, actually, I won't make a video doing a lucky flip later because it would be like 2 minutes long. But yeah, I will be making a video talking about the Heights of Power event tomorrow because I'm looking forward to seeing how this works, because rumor is they're adding some form of a pity system so that you can gain these city skins over time. And also, this animation looks pretty cool. Just the image itself doesn't look quite as great, but this crown, I mean, it is just cool. Anyways, that's it for this video. Also, tune in tomorrow to my live stream. That will be at 16 UTC. Hopefully you are there. I'm going to be giving away 30 gift codes for 300 gems each. So not a crazy giveaway, only 9,000 gems, but hey, it's a little something. And we'll also be doing some data gathering for the Great Heights event. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoy the anniversary events, and have a great rest of your day.